Have you ever wondered what makes a song so catchy or a chord progression memorable? Today, we're talking about riffs. Riffs typically have three elements to them. They're going to be repeated, they're going to have a melodic element, and they're going to have a rhythmic element. Just like a chord progression, riffs can repeat throughout the song, and they can change patterns depending on what section of the song they're in. In the last video, we built a chord progression. Let's build on that chord progression by turning it into a riff. Typically, I'll start by taking notes from the key that we're in this case, the key of C. Good melodic writing typically means writing primarily with stepwise motion, which is just to say using notes from your scale that are right next to each other. It's also good to balance that for some variety with skips, which are notes that are not next to each other. Since the chord progression we're using is simple, I'm going to keep my riff simple as well, but your riff can be as simple or complex as you want. Some songs have no riffs at all, while some songs are completely comprised of riffs. It's totally up to you. Since I'm trying to keep it simple, I'm just going to start with a basic scale passage, stepwise motion going down. For our rhythmic element, essentially it's just playing notes that are not completely even. Some notes are longer, some notes are shorter. And another thing that people don't always think about is rhythm can also mean repeating some notes. Since repetition is really a key element in music, I'm simply going to repeat the first note of my riff and then go down my scale. You could pick any note to repeat. You can repeat them as often as you want. It's really modular. You can do whatever you want when you're making a rhythm. But I'm going to keep it really simple, go from one note to the next note in my scale, but I'm just going to repeat that first note. Now that I've established a basic pattern, I'm going to repeat that pattern over the next phrase in the song, even though the chords are changing. So the notes will change with the chords, but that rhythmic pattern and melodic pattern of going down the scale will stay the same. And it really can't be overstated enough. Since repetition is so key, I'm going to go ahead and repeat my riff exactly as I just played it on the next phrase of the song, so that the riff happens 2 times in a row. In the chord progression, after those first 2 phrases, we go to a different section of the song where the harmony changes. Since it's a new section and the chords change, I'm also going to change my pattern briefly. So instead of having that descending scale pattern, I'm going to start going upwards with my scale and adding some more skips for variety. Even though this new section is involving a new pattern in the riff, I don't want to constantly be creating new musical ideas all the time. It can become confusing and it takes away that repetition so that people can't remember and follow what you're writing. So now that I've established this new pattern, I'm instantly going to bring back my initial riff to follow it up, bringing back that familiar element so that people don't get too uncomfortable or lost in the music. Lastly, to fill out the sound and to connect the riff with the chord progression, I'm going to harmonize it with a second note from each chord in the chord progression to make it a fuller sound and to really underline that harmony and chord progression we wrote last time. Okay, so we've written a riff. It is highly repetitive to help the listener remember it and give it that sort of characteristic feel, making the song more catchy. It is melodic, primarily made up of steps, notes that are next to each other in our scale, but with some skips to give it variety. And it has a unique rhythm to it, using that repeated note and some syncopation throughout to give it its own feel and unique flavor. Here's what it sounds like. Thanks so much for watching, guys. If you like this video, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell for notifications, and hopefully I can create more videos like this for you in the future. Also, let me know, do you like songs with riffs? What are some of your most favorite riffs? Leave that in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you guys. In the meantime, remember, you have a voice that matters. Stay creative, keep riffing, and I'll see you next time.